called Gervonta the Tank Davis.
Everything to the body. Everything to the body. Chopping downstairs. Chopping. Brick hand. Now this, even his shots upstairs here, that's still a body shot on Jake Paul. Everything's a body shot he's throwing. Even when he's changing the levels of the shot. That's a body shot. That's a body shot. That's a body shot.
Gervonta Tank Davis, is my prediction that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to weigh in on the night of the fight against Jake Paul, knocking on 160 pounds. Don't be surprised if he's 157 pounds.
Gervonta Tank Davis stunned everyone when he appeared at the latest press conference with Jake Paul fight, showing off a noticeably bulked up and powerful physique. His intense training clips reveal a fighter operating at a new level of focus and strength. Analysts have noted that Tank's strategy seems aimed at targeting Jake's body, planning to wear him down with relentless shots that sap his energy and break his rhythm. They believe Davis wants to prove that size alone won't be enough to stop his sharp, explosive attacks.
So this isn't necessarily a ton of technique work. It may not even have anything to do with what they're trying to bring to the Jake fight. But when I watch it, I see a guy that's targeting the body. And it's the best thing that Tank could do for this fight. I mean, trying to go headshot for headshot with Jake Paul when he's probably Jake's 7 inches taller than he is. I'm assuming he's going to have a bit of a reach, even though Tank has a kind of freakish reach for his height. I don't think that's a great idea. And again, you're at eye level with Jake's belly button damn near. So you're going to have to be able to land shots right there on the waistline. And it's probably the best idea if you actually want to knock Jake out in this fight, if you actually want a game plan, because again, it's an exhibition, but if you want a game plan to get him out of there, you have to attack the body. Not that it's necessarily going to hurt Jake to the body and he's going to cripple, but it's going to slow him down, or at least that's the idea, is to slow him down, to drop his hands, and that way that we're in the, 6th, 7th, 8th round of this fight, and those hands start to fall a little bit, and Jake's gas tank is being tested, and then Tank, when he closes distance, and he will have to close distance damn near the entirety of the fight unless Jake's just like walking forward the whole time. I don't think that'll happen.
Former world champion Shawn Porter has always been honest about giving respect where it's deserved, and when it comes to Gervonta Davis, his words carry weight. Porter called Tank a dog in the ring, a fighter with rare grit, drive, and hunger. He praised Davis's refusal to back down, no matter who stands across from him. Porter said that combination of mental toughness and natural ability makes Tank one of the most dangerous fighters of his era. What sets him apart, Porter added, is his mix of discipline, aggression, and intelligence, not just raw power. To him, Davis embodies the heart of a true fighter, someone who thrives on challenges and competes with both passion and purpose.
And the thing that I really appreciate about Tank is he's a dog. That kind of what he just said, you can put them earmuffs up and go at it. He kind of will assess you as well, and whatever he needs to do, he'll do it, you know. So
Boxing commentator Showbiz recently cleared up one of the biggest misconceptions about Gervonta Davis, his size. Many fans assume Tank is small because he competes in lighter weight classes, but Showbiz revealed that Davis often walks around at 160 pounds. He explained that Gervonta isn't the tiny lightweight people imagine. He's compact, solid, and built for power. That strength explains how he generates such explosive knockout force, despite being shorter than many of his opponents. Showbiz also highlighted how Tank's conditioning, balance, and distance control give him the edge, even against fighters who appear bigger on paper. His punches carry frightening precision, proving that while he may fight in smaller divisions, he has the body and strength of a much larger athlete.
That he can yield that type of weight. He's a bowling ball. He ain't a little guy like you guys say. The Tanky Wanky say he's a little guy. But I got more receipts. Do you guys remember 2 years ago against Mario Barrios to make 140? He was coming down in weight.
$144.1.
Weighing in at 144 plus. Huh? I even got more receipts for you guys. Remember against Ryan Garcia, right? You saw him stacking on snacky cakes and all kind of Skittles and shit, for the all access with him versus Ryan Garcia. I think this was like episode 2 or something. It was hilarious. But he goes in the store and they have to weigh him. And in that store, he weighs 150 pounds.
Good, thank you.
How much I weigh?
154.
154?
Yes, sir.
All right, weigh me one more time.
All right, 150.
150? What is on? All right, bet.
And then the most famous audio leak that the War Room made famous, that we sent out and it went viral, when Team Tank said that Gervonta Tank Davis walks around at 160 pounds.
He ain't gonna never want to fight at 135 again. He will, but I'm saying. That's such a big compliment, man. This is walk around weight. Like 115 pounds? No. Walk around? Like just, you know what I mean? 160? 160? Well, he get up big, but like, this is walk around weight.
Behind the scenes, Gervonta Davis has been training harder than ever before. Recent footage from his camp shows him throwing crisp combinations, moving with precision, and maintaining full focus through every drill. His trainers describe these sessions as brutal but intentional. Davis doesn't train just for endurance. He trains to destroy. Every punch is meant to simulate fight night intensity. He's sparring with heavier, stronger partners to prepare for the power he expects from Jake Paul. Observers say Tank now looks sharper, faster, and more composed than ever. This new version of him doesn't just want to win, he wants to dominate. It's the kind of preparation that separates a talented fighter from a global superstar, and Davis looks ready to prove that once again. While fans are excited about the upcoming Jake Paul fight, several boxing voices, including Claressa Shields, have raised tough questions about Gervonta's long-term plans. Shields criticized Tank's talk of possible retirement after the Paul matchup, arguing that if he truly sees himself as one of the best, he shouldn't walk away before facing names like Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, both of whom have been publicly calling him out. Critics believe that avoiding those fights could make it seem like Tank is dodging real competition. They want him to prove his dominance by taking on top-tier opponents within his division, not just high-profile crossover bouts. However, others argue that Shields overlooks the emotional and mental toll Tank has carried in recent years, something that plays a major role in his decisions moving forward.
I don't care what nobody say. Gervonta got skills out this world. He's a scary dude. He's scary. Ain't no way he say he supposed to come back and get Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Teofimo, whoop all these. He like, I'm about to retire after I fight Jake. No, I don't let nobody talk about me like that. The way that Shakur disrespect him, the way that Devin talked to him, the way that Ryan, he already knocked out Ryan. The way that these dudes be talking, he supposed to come back and get them. He the man, right? He who everybody say is the best. I ain't leaving no food on the table. When I'm done boxing, I'm whooping all these girls. They all getting beat. You said you can beat me? Oh, okay, I'm gonna figure out where to get you. You just...
Leonard Ellerbe, Gervonta Davis's longtime advisor, recently gave fans a deeper look into Tank's mindset. He explained that at one point, Davis wasn't mentally ready to fight Lamont Roach because he was going through intense personal struggles that left him emotionally drained. Rather than forcing himself into another bout, Gervonta took time to recover and rebuild his focus. Ellerbe reminded people that Davis isn't a machine. He's a human being dealing with pressure, criticism, and family challenges. Many fans forget that behind the fame is a young man managing immense expectations. Ellerbe's honesty helped people understand that Tank's choices aren't about fear or avoidance. They're about protecting his mental balance while still striving for greatness.
Leonard Ellerbe said in one of his
most heartfelt interviews, Gervonta Davis opened up about his true motivation for boxing. He admitted that his dream wasn't originally about fame or championship belts. It was about survival, growing up in tough conditions. His goal was to create a better life for himself and his loved ones. Even after finding success, that drive never disappeared. Tank confessed that what keeps him pushing forward isn't luxury. but the determination to never return to the struggles of his past. That's what makes him so dangerous. His hunger comes from survival, not comfort. Davis's story reminds fans that behind the fame stands a man fighting for identity and self-worth. Every punch he throws is a reminder that he's never going back.
Not a fight that I'm excited for at all. I would rather have Gervonta Davis fighting in a real boxing match against the likes of Lamont Roach, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Emmanuel Navarrete, anybody that is in the 135-pound division and around. That's where I want to see Gervonta Davis fight. However, we live in a world where everybody is trying to do things as big as possible. And the biggest fights possible right now, unfortunately for the sport of boxing, is an exhibition fight between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis. So I do like it for this reason, though. I like it because it is allowing Gervonta Davis to have a fight that is going to be big and that the mainstream media is going to have to cover, the mainstream media outside the world of boxing. Gervonta Davis has been, without a doubt, blocked, having venues blocked, having fighters, having other promoters paying fighters away to go different directions from Gervonta Davis. So Gervonta Davis was in a bit of a hole, and he gets an opportunity to fight Jake Paul for $200 million or whatever. I don't mind it at all. As long as Gervonta Davis comes back to the world of boxing after he gets done with this, hey man, you got your money, no worries. But you gotta love Dana White having the audacity to pick Jake Paul in this fight, and says something to the effect that, hey, he was talking to Logan.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest in boxing news and analysis. Until next time.